This is my overall blog for reflection on the performance. Um, just say now, I've done video blogs, but I might get downgraded a little bit because it's all video blogs. But the thing with me is I'm able to go into more detail with video blogs, and it helps me to get the stronger grade and progress a bit more than written. But anyway, enough about that. The performance I felt was really strong because I knew I knew my cues. I understood my cues. I might have messed up once, but I knew my cues and my lines in the right order. But it was just simple. Like as long as you knew your line before, and not a lot of people knew all the lines, so it forced us to mess it up a bit in the middle of the performance. But however, I was still able to remain in character, and we just had to go back to like the beginning and to the end. And Harry, I'm very proud of him because he took one for the team because he was struggling with learning it. He just went, I want the script, so he's able to get us back on track. So me and Harry tried our best to get it on, back on track, and was able to just get it to the end and finish it. But I did like research before the day before, like how people's reacted after abusive rape, but they've healed now. But just talking about like the kind of gestures and like closed body movements they did, and I was able to stay focused and add that, and I was able to use the voice too with showing the mental side of it. For example, that's one of the themes. But something I felt like help was because I was confident with it when I was rehearsing, but when I noticed a lot of people were struggling, it started to make me like stress out and get very emotional because I didn't want to get a fail because I worked so hard on this. Like I put at least an hour. I put at least an hour or two to 2 hours a day, then an extra hour researching, and about half an hour going over the script. And I would have been disappointed because I put the effort in. But however, I was very strong. I was able to use like the gestures and use my body to symbolise links with the text too. But I was able to use my voice and direct it to like. I felt like the emotion, like when I spoke to Mara, she said, I felt like some of the lines he was directing to us, but when you was directing it to them too, it felt like we was drawing him and he was directing it. I could feel the emotion like it actually happened, and I was very happy because it was like strong, because that's an audience point of view, and I knew I didn't want to get distracted, so that's another good thing. Like I needed to remain focused in it, but if I could change it, I would have put it in the round, and I would have liked to made it like a barricade around, or at least something small, so they have to climb over it or they can't get out. And like we're just going round them and just having that chair in the middle, or just having me on it first, and as soon as I disappear, and just seeing these voices, it's completely black, just a spotlight there, and you're thinking, where's these other voices coming from? I can feel people hitting me walking past, but don't know what it is. And I leave, and that's just all pause, just that spotlight on the chair. Then Emma comes, she's talking, and Dizzy and Georgie hit the chair. Then another light goes on, and that's on me getting beat up by Harry. And I think it'd be able to show the emotional context. And it's putting like the audience thinking, what am I watching here? Oh, I can't really get out because I'm trapped here. And it's showing that they were trapped. For example, the girl was trapped in the car with her dad and granddad. And I felt it could really connect to them. And I was very proud if we could have had like worked at like mostly every lesson, or at least 3 times a week with a teacher, or a bit more. I think the weakness on this overall project was I was in most every lesson. I think I missed one, but however, apart from that, we were struggling to get a full group. I think we had a full group once, and it's very difficult. We should have just got to the stage of just saying, if you miss at least 3 rehearsals or 3 lessons, we'd have to just cut you and get a play where there's a little role, and if you and just give you a little role, because we need to show willing, and that's what I was able to show willing in it. I know, like, it's one of the hardest plays to probably learn and all that, but it's able to get me prepared, and like, it's that challenge. Like, if you don't challenge yourself, you're never going to develop as a performer. But that's me overall. I think it was overall as a group strong. I felt Dizzy, Georgie, Emma could have done a bit more with Emma, like interacted, like shaking about on the chair. But I think they felt a bit uncomfortable with it. But like, again, it's performing. You're not Georgie or Dizzy. You got to be. I felt. I think I could have done a bit more of is like. I could have really like gone up to like the play, like using my emotion voice, like reacting, like wrapping myself, like I'm trying to fight back, but nothing's happening with Harry, and that could be good, like showing the emotion in his chest, like I'm upset, but not getting anything. Bang, hit. But and I also felt like I could have gone face to face with the audience, saying some of the lines when I was like about getting hit or and stuff like that. But apart from that, I felt it was a strong piece, and I was very like made up with myself. I was proud from what I've accomplished. Like the gestures and like posture I used in it, but is gonna like help me in other performances. But also it shows because we did meet up on the Thursday when we were supposed to be in, and it's shown that was eager to plan rehearsals, and me and Harry even came in earlier that day and went over lines and asked people to fill in for us. That's my video blog for Danny.